How you doing? This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Well, the terror attack in Paris on Friday is bigger than anybody thought, but not bigger than anybody could have imagined. French police and other officials launched raids on 150 locations of suspected Islamists. They uncovered one arsenal of weapons. The raids were in the French city of Toulouse, Grenoble, Chaumont, the Parisian suburbs of Saint Denis, and Bobigny. The Paris prosecutor's office on Monday identified two more of the attackers. One who blew himself up was 28-year-old Sami Amamour, a French national who had been charged with terrorism offenses in 2012 and was the subject of an international arrest warrant. He'd been placed under judicial supervision but dropped off the radar screen and was the subject of a manhunt. Family members told AFP News that he had gone to Syria in 2013. The prosecutor said three members of his family had been detained in the raids Monday. A suicide bomber who blew himself up outside the National Soccer Stadium was found with a Syrian passport with the name Ahmed al-Mohammed, a 25-year-old born in Idlib. The prosecutor's office said fingerprints from the attacker matched those of someone who passed through Greece in October. French Prime Minister Manuel Valls said, "I don't want to scare people to warn them. We will keep living with for a long time, with the terrorist threat." Sky News reported that three people have been arrested in Toulouse. France's BFM TV reported that 6 people were arrested in the Alpine city of Grenoble. A number of weapons were seized. It's not known if anybody was arrested in Chaumont, which is located near the border of Belgium. Valls also confirmed that 5 people arrested in Lyon, where, among other items, a rocket launcher was found. British Prime Minister David Cameron, in the meantime, told BBC Monday that UK intelligence has stopped 7 small-scale attacks on Britain in the previous 6 months. He also restated the belief that Britain should be involved in air strikes against ISIS in Syria, but he would have to persuade Parliament to support such action. The U.S. has conducted the vast majority of coalition attacks on ISIS up to this point and is almost solely responsible for all coalition bombings of ISIS inside Syria. But the nature of Friday's attack changed all that. And meanwhile, they're still hunting for 26-year-old Salah Abdeslam, who was stopped at the French border Monday with Belgium early Saturday, hours after the attacks. They let him go after checking his ID, and he rented the Volkswagen that brought the terrorists to the concert hall. So they also identified 5 of the attackers: Amamour and al-Mohammed, Frenchman Ismail Mustafa, 20-year-old Bilal Hadfi, who blew himself up outside the Stadium of France, and 31-year-old Brahim Abdeslam, the brother of Salah Abdeslam, who blew himself up on the Boulevard Voltaire near the Bataclan. They believe that Mustafa had visited Syria in 2012, and some of the other terrorists have been communicating with known ISIS members before the attack. Hadfi has returned to Belgium from the Middle East, but fell off the Belgian Security Services radar. None of these guys have working radar. What the hell is this? They should know these terrorists. They should have tails on them, or at least have some idea where they're going, where they are. They know they went to Syria and they're not going to come back to Belgium and sell ice cream in the streets. This is really dumb. And French officials told the Times U.S. security services have alerted the Paris government in September that French jihadists in Syria were planning some kind of attack. The warning prompted French airstrikes against Raqqa on October 8th. French officials played down a claim by Iraqi intelligence that they had warned France of an imminent attack on Thursday. Gee, that sounds like the kind of stuff where they ignored the Dutch when they told the British that there were German tanks outside of Arnhem. They're always ignoring their friends and deciding that that information is incredible, isn't it? And the Iraqi dispatch provided no details when or where the attack would take place, and the French intelligence said, we get these warnings all the time. Turkish authorities foiled a plot to stage an attack on Istanbul on the same day as the assault in Paris. 5 people detained, including an associate of Jihadi John, the notorious ISIS terrorist who they think was killed on an airstrike Thursday by the U.S. And the initial investigation shows we foiled a major attack. Well, they didn't foil enough, did they? I guess you're always one step behind these bastards. And I hope the British Parliament decides to go after these guys, because they've already threatened France again. They've threatened Belgium. Well, guess what, Britain? You're probably next. And then eventually, there's us. Oh, yeah. 2 governors in the South said, we aren't taking any Syrian refugees unless you can vet them, President Obama. And there's no way to vet these people, because who the hell are you going to contact in Syria to say they know them and they're not terrorists? So 2 governors said, we're not taking your refugees. So Obama may have a revolt on his hands as people start going, I don't want these people in the country. They might be bombers. They might be killers. And I don't blame them. All right. Have a great morning. I am going to crash. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot one thing. I meant to do this at the beginning of the video, but I'm going to do it now. I'd like to thank Gabrielle Salas for saying that France will prevail, and I think she's right. Yolanda Withers for talking about my videos. She likes them, and that a certain Australian has been known to call Art Bell again. We know what happened the last time. But he's been calling Art Show, and Glenn Kramer says he's from my neck of the woods. Now, I'm not clear if that meant Pittsburgh or Martinez, but he loves my videos. And the 3 Twitter people who reposted my tweets, I am Brooke, Natasha Lindstrom, and Mark Anders. So I want to thank all those people for paying attention to me, and I hope you like my stuff, and I hope you get your friends to subscribe. Okay. That's it for now. I am going to curl up in the bed and go to sleep. I got to get up in the morning and take the Mac to the shop and go out and get some food. I found out tonight what happens when you put top ramen in a pressure cooker. It expands all over the place. It didn't come out of the pressure cooker, but there's a lot more top ramen than I thought there would be. I had that and some beef short ribs and a bunch of vegetables, and I can't stand vegetarian vegetable soup, but I poured a can in there, and it tasted better than it coming out of the can, so it was kind of tasty. All right, that's it, and if anything else breaks and I'm awake, I'll put it on YouTube. Have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.